He was away with Pavel Sivakov to the line, wasn't he? Just behind the likes of Valverde. All preparing for the Vuelta a España then, and it was the performance that got him the contract. He was racing really good last week in Luxembourg with his trade team, AG2R La Mondiale. Raul Garcia Pierna at the back. Another man who was there at the Vuelta a España, making his debut. And the breakaway on the day to Talavera de la Reina. 8th place there. Again, it goes dark. I promise that's not just the evening light, it's the weather conditions.
Yeah, and we're up to the start of the climb now, so Dumfries Avenue starting, Mount Pleasant coming up, and this is where it's going to kick off.
Hesmond moves up onto the wheel of the man who's working for him. Germany have Hannes Wilch, who's having one of the days of his life so far on a bike. Wilch is done, great ride. And Hesmond now at the front for Germany. Bit of looking around, there's the numbers, and here goes the attack again from Balme. He's strong today too.
Yeah, it's a really strong attack, but you have to wonder, is that too early maybe? As Lebert is dropped from that breakaway, and well, again, no shame in that. He's been at the front the entire day, but Ballmer is now quickly moving up to that breakaway, and I wonder if he's maybe invested a little bit too much too early in this climb, but you know, if he can keep this going, it's a great move.
This is just the entree, remember. So that's Dumfries Avenue, but the real climb starts up the road. So here come the French. Lebert retaken by the bunch, trying to give maybe his last little bit of energy. Valmer is here. He's representing Switzerland. 3 riders up the road. Vacek, Fedorov, Sigart. Left turn, and here it is for the final time. The horrific, horrible, steep slopes of Mount Pleasant. A misnomer, really, isn't it? Up one of the steepest roads in the whole of New South Wales. And once they get to the top, it's a frantic descent for around 7.5 kilometres all the way to the line. Rainbow jersey is the prize. Van Balmer is doing his best. And he's coming across to the 3. Behind, we wait for more movement.
Segaert is not really keeping up with the front 2, but yeah, we're sort of waiting for that huge attack from the group, maybe from the favourite Romain Grégoire, who might be looking to get away from the sprinters. And yeah, that's the tension point, the climbers versus the sprinters. Is there going to be a big enough gap? But this breakaway, these 2 riders still have quite a large gap. So if they are able to hang on, that could be interesting as well.
Fedorov up there. By the way, it's 10 years this year. It's a decade since Alexei Lutsenko won the Under-23 Worlds for Kazakhstan. The only winner of that race in the nation's history. Fedorov still there, still at the front, and they're getting towards the top now. Nervous look behind from Balmer.
I'm not sure if Balmer is actually making it across here. He seems to be sort of slowing down a little bit, maybe not quite making it to that group at the top of the climb, although there is a descent, and he is quite an accomplished mountain biker as well, so he might be able to make up some ground on that descent. But still waiting for that attack from the peloton, but it's not coming quite yet, and I'm not sure there is enough time on this climb to actually make it up to the duo at the front.
Of course, they need to get rid of Olaf Koy. I know it's very easy to sit in the commentary box and say that. There might simply not be the legs. But they must know. They have to get rid of Olaf Koy.
Well, that's one thing, but they also have to get to the wheel of these front 2 riders, because at the moment they're in pole position to win this race.
Just looks like it's sucked the life and the energy out of these riders, this parkour. Remember, 2,500 metres of climbing over the course of 169 kilometres. Looking behind, still difficult to see what's happening in the peloton there. It did look strung out, did look smaller. But we can't really see it as Balmer struggles.
But they're at the top now, and there's only a descent left. So I'm really wondering if these two might have what it takes to stay away and go for the world title.
Well, they're the right profile of riders, aren't they? As we said, as the rest of the riders come around the corner. 42 there for France. That's Paul Penout.